Yo, yo, it is your shredded brother from another mother, and welcome to the final episode of the Forgotten Exercise series with Charles Glass. And if you want to get ripped abs right before summertime, you're looking for the best ab exercises to throw into your regimen, you have just found the perfect video. So let's dive right into this, and make sure you watch until the very end of the video, because I'm going to show you a free calorie calculator where you can quickly figure out your fat loss calories, because unless you lose the fat covering your abdominals, you guys are not going to like your six-pack. So make sure you watch until the end, and let's get into the first exercise.
Now come over more, and reach forward more. Now you'll crunch down. Ready? Crunch. Good. That's it.
The first forgotten ab exercise is the weighted decline crunch. Now, go light on this exercise. Don't grab 45-pound plates. Grab a 5 or a 10-pound plate and really focus on going straight up. So if you go too far forward, you're gonna take the activation away from your abs. Really pick a spot on the ceiling, stare at it for the duration of the set, which should be 12 to 15 reps. Go straight up and use those abdominal muscles to lift your upper body off that decline bench. So the decline bench is the perfect angle of the bench to make it more challenging on this exercise. So I was just grabbing a 10-pound plate, and if I go 15 to 20 reps with just a 10-pound plate, I really feel it if I'm going slow and controlled. And remember, when you're training your abdominal muscles, still try to control the eccentric portion. You're gonna create those healthy micro tears and grow your abdominals. So I recommend 2 to 3 total sets, 60-second rest time, 12 to 15 reps each set. Second forgotten ab exercise is the standing rope crunch. Now, this of course is a variation of the kneeling rope crunch. In the starting position on this, you're gonna grab that rope and you're gonna put your thumbs right to your forehead. Now it's gonna be a little bit of a shortened range of motion as opposed to the kneeling rope crunch, but you're really gonna focus on higher rep sets. You're gonna really feel this in your obliques and your serratus anterior, as well as your upper abdominals on this move. So it's a little bit shortened of a range of motion, but all the tension, you're gonna feel it throughout each rep is gonna be on those external obliques up here, the upper abdominals, and your serratus. So it's a great exercise to really throw some overload and a slightly shortened range of motion abdominal move. So I still like doing the kneeling rope crunch, but I think this is a great variation. So I recommend 2 to 3 total sets, 60-second rest time, right around 15 reps per set.
There's no weight. All by.
You say lift up?
Yeah.
Just a little bit right here?
Lift up in the air. Boom. Boom. Perfect.
So the third forgotten ab exercise, you don't need any equipment, you just need a wall to place your feet. And I call this one the tippy-toe crunch. Now, on this one, the key is you wanna stretch back, relax your body, and then as you crunch forward on the concentric part of the repetition, when you're actually crunching, you're gonna go into your tippy toes. Now you're gonna notice that you get a lot more activation when you actually go on your tippy toes. It kind of just allows you to extend your core and really feel the activation as you come through on the repetition. You're gonna relax your upper body as you come back. Each repetition, you're gonna get in a nice flow where as you crunch up, you're gonna go right on your tippy toes in unison. So it's kind of a hard move to explain, but a very easy move to understand if you just watch the form closely. So pay close attention to the form I'm showing you guys. And I recommend going as many reps as you can go here. It's gonna be, if you guys have a strong core, you're very easily gonna be able to do 15 to 20 total reps on this, potentially even 30 to 40 if you have a really strong abdominal muscle. So I recommend going until near failure on this and really focusing on your form and going slow and controlled every single rep. So the fourth forgotten ab exercise is the hanging knee raise. Now this move is very challenging. It's definitely more of an advanced ab move, although it's body weight only. Of course, you need sort of a pull-up bar to prop yourself up on. I was grabbing the inside position on the pull-up bar, and you're gonna start by pulling your body up. So you basically have to be strong enough to do at least a couple pull-ups to even get in position. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna drive your knees and you're gonna drive your feet overhead. So your feet are actually gonna touch that bar where the pull-up bar is located. You're gonna go back down slow and controlled, then you're gonna drive those knees back up. So you're not gonna rest and drop the knees all the way back down to, say, resting completely. You're gonna keep those knees bent, you're gonna keep your abdominal core under tension, and you're gonna drive your feet up, you're gonna drive your knees up every single repetition. This move's very challenging. I personally cannot do more than 12 to 15 reps until failure, so even if you can only do 5 or 6 repetitions on this move, go for it and try to work your way up. Now, if you can't do more than 2 or 3 repetitions on this move, you have a weak core and you wanna practice this move and perfect it. So this move will basically tell you very quickly how strong your core is. So let me know in the comments below how many reps you can do on this move and try 2 to 3 sets until failure.
There you go, good. Make it meet. That's it. That's it, make it meet. Good. Good. That's it. Perfect.
And the 5th forgotten ab exercise is the weighted crunch, but you're just gonna basically be seated on a bench. You're gonna grab a heavy dumbbell. So I can go all the way up to like 40s to 50s on this move, but when you start off, go fairly light, get your form down. Now you're gonna grab that dumbbell up here so it's resting comfortably, and you're going to crunch down. Now, in order to really feel this in the abs, as you crunch, you're also gonna go on your tippy toes in a similar way to when we're doing the wall tippy toe crunch. So it's a shortened range of motion, and you're gonna feel it more in your obliques and your serratus and your upper abdominals, probably more than anywhere. So it's not a traditional ab move where you have full range of motion, like as if you're doing a bicycle crunch or another move, but it's a short, compact range of motion where you're putting a lot of overload right on those obliques, right on the serratus, and right on those upper abdominals. So go on your tippy toes each rep, nice and compact. Really try to go slow and controlled so you feel it in your core and abdominals throughout every single second of every single rep. And I recommend you guys go 2 to 3 total sets here, 12 to 15 rep range. So if you missed any of the other videos in the Forgotten Exercise series with Charles Glass, I will link that down below. This was episode number 7, the final episode of the series. So I made an entire playlist for you guys, so check that out in the description below and on the pinned comment. Now, today's video was sponsored by Superhuman Burn 2-in-1 Fat Burning Pre-Workout. This is the pre-workout that I recommend for everyone to take that is trying to get 6-pack abs faster. And if you want to get shredded twice as fast without doing twice the work, it is the perfect pre-workout for you. So it's what I personally have been taking almost every single day on my shred. And I recommend Smurf Juice flavor, which is delicious blue gummy bear. So all you have to do is tap the link down below and use the code YouTubeFam for 30% off. And that also includes sample tubs. So if you've never tried Superhuman Burn, I highly recommend it. So tap that link down below, and I will see you guys on the next video.
You ain't got no games. You ain't lift no weights.